it's just like, it's gone. The world keeps moving without it.
That's how life works, Ellis.
Hi, I'm Michaela Rempel. I'm the screenwriter for the Shoot the Stars production of Hate Me Gently.
Hi, I'm Alvi Hurt. I'm the writer of Karkutong, Shoot the Stars Season 4.
The inspiration for Hate Me Gently actually came from a TV series I was watching for a while. I started exploring kind of the idea of a man who is essentially caught in a fishbowl. He cannot move forward, he cannot move back, and the equivalent of another character who's a kid tapping on the fishbowl and scaring him.
What was interesting with Karkutong is that we already had a location in mind when I started writing it, so that kind of helped a lot with the process of finding the world and finding where the characters will be, how they will interact with each other, and the whole space. I'm a huge fan of that kind of just taking regular characters that you probably know and they just kind of pass by your life. You're like, what does that guy do? Or how does that person think? What happens when you make these people, these losers, these people that you just don't care about? What happens if you make them the heroes?
Don't you hit me with a strange love, bartender?
The trick is that people don't actually ever say what they mean to say. They kind of dance around what they mean to say.
My favorite moment is definitely this part where one of the characters smashes a framed picture with glass on another character's head, and it's kind of just the most ridiculous thing. Like it's super Three Stooges type stuff. It's the stupidest moment of the film, but I think it's my favorite.
You saved my life, bro!
I'd say the most fun scene to write was probably the first scene wherein Ellis first enters. From the breaking of the glass to him leaving. Ellis was very much inspired by my youngest brother. We have a very close relationship, and he is a little ragamuffin. He's a troublemaker.
What I wanted to do is just put all the characters in a basket and shake it as much as I possibly could. And it sounds very dramatic and intense, but it's not. It's a comedy.
For me, the most difficult part of that scene was writing Harold as a realistic person, having to tap into my own experiences of how do you deal with someone who is trying to wreck your life, but you still love them.
I genuinely didn't know how it was going to end, how it was, or what it was going to become. And that was the coolest feeling.
For me, it is exciting when you start to see your ideas work, and that typically doesn't come until the 30th draft.
I think we found the perfect balance between something very serious, something that people can really relate to, can see and feel good about themselves, or say, you know what, let's actually do something because we can, and making it funny.
The best part of my script being chosen and produced for Shoot the Stars was, I'd say, the experience.
I had never done Shoot the Stars before. This year, looking at the classes that would get key roles, the juniors and the seniors, to seeing the talent that was even applying to it, I was like, oh my God, like I have to be a part of this somehow.